Hey there, welcome back guys. In this video we're going to be showing you how to change the oil on your Toro lawnmower. It's really easy. We make these videos so you don't have to, so come. Okay, so here's our mower right here. In case you're wondering where the filter is on this side, or depending on your mower it should be on. There's no filter. No, just kidding. It's right here. As you can see, this one is great. We change it 2 or 3 times a season. I do. And as you can see, it's really nice and clean in there. Almost as good as new. Put it back in like that. Little hinge underneath. All right. And then it should snap back. Do that. Make sure it's off. Now what you want to do is turn off the fuel going this way. So just turn that so the fuel's not on. And then the filter is right here on this model. The TB spark plug is right here. So what you want to do is just pull out the spark plug. You can check it, but mine's still good. It can be replaced, but we are good. Knowing that, moving forward, we're going to have to turn the fuel line back on, plug the spark plug back in, and we're going to start it up. Let it warm up for about 5 minutes, okay? Let it work its magic. We make these videos so you don't have to. All right, that should be warm enough. We're going to turn off the fuel line, and so that nothing accidentally starts, we're going to disconnect the spark plug, which is right over here. Again, this is this model right there, and we're just going to pull it out. It's a little hot, but that's okay. We have this right here that you can actually take it to your auto shop store, some gas stations. Actually, wow, we'll take your old oil. So what we're going to do is come over here, but you want to turn this thing right here. You'll definitely know that the oil needs to be changed is when you pull this out. See, it's just pretty much black. Wrap this around the cloth because you don't want remnants of like dirt and stuff going back into your engine. And just wipe, make sure that's secure. Just remnants, it's not leaking or anything. Okay, so this part's a little bit tricky because we want the oil to go in there. And then, whoops, and just let it pour. It'll be a little messy, but you can kind of get the idea. And as long as no gas is dripping, you know it's pouring out of on the correct side. And then we'll just let it pour all the way out. And sometimes you got to tip it a little bit more, right? Wow, that's pretty much everything. We are golden. A little tricky. I wish there was a plug underneath that actually would let you pour out the oil that way, but as you can see, that's it. And it's tilted over as far as can be, and nothing else is coming out at that angle. And ready to go. Whoops. And just swipe it. Nice wipe here. We got lucky here, but not lucky over there. But again, we can just wipe it. But just know we can't use this rag again. Take the lid, cover it up to keep it clean so it doesn't get messed up on the inside. And turn it so that it's tight. Look at that, ready to go. Oh, look, it's even got wheels. Don't sure how I'd roll it around town. This back in for now. No need to close it. Just leave it like that. We're going to use oil. We have this right here that we've been using, and it says 4-cycle engine oil. This one might be enough actually. Ready to go. Just going to put this in here. We're going to put this in, let it pour. Oh wow, look at the difference. The other oil was almost black. This is beautiful. Oops. Do it slowly so it doesn't overflow. Looks like we're doing pretty good. And just, leave it like that. Let it work its magic. And voila. And then now, wow. It's so clean though. You know, like literally. So we're just going to wipe that from this oil because it's just beautifully clean in there. And then now if we turn it and get the reading again, it's pretty good. Didn't overdo it. So rich and clean that it's so hard to get a reading. Now we can close this, right? And we should be able to start it and let it run and work its magic. I forgot, turn the fuel line back on. Just going that way. It's a little tricky, but there we go. Spark plug is back in. And we are golden. Now it should start. No smoke, which is great, which means we just put the right amount in, and as easy as 1, 2, 3. Kind of neat, huh? Gotta love it. That's pretty much it. Remember to put fuel stabilizer in there if you're going to be storing it for the season. Some folks like to empty the gas or do what works right for you. And that's pretty much it. Remember to dispose of the oil appropriately and accordingly to your town rules and regulations. And I hope that this video helped you. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below, or ideas for other videos. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you all next time.